The news shattered the financial world like a meteor strike. Trump slams Tesla with a 50% tariff hike. America First policy in full effect. The headlines were everywhere, flashing across every major news network, spreading like wildfire through social media. Within hours, Tesla's stock took a nosedive. Investors panicked. Wall Street analysts scrambled to decipher what this meant for the future of the electric vehicle industry. But amid the chaos, in a dimly lit office at SpaceX, Elon Musk sat in his chair, his fingers steepled, watching the news unfold with a cold, calculating gaze. He was no stranger to conflict, but this time it felt personal. A slow smirk tugged at the corner of his lips as he exhaled sharply. "So it's war then?" he muttered under his breath. The tariff increase was unprecedented. Overnight, Tesla's American-made electric vehicles became significantly more expensive, pricing out thousands of potential buyers. Orders were canceled en masse. Dealerships were overwhelmed with calls from anxious customers. Rivals like Ford and General Motors celebrated, their executives exchanging knowing glances behind closed doors. But Musk? He saw an opportunity. With a single tweet, he sent the world into a frenzy. If the U.S. government is going to kneecap American innovation, perhaps it's time to look elsewhere. China has been very welcoming. Just saying. The internet exploded. Within minutes, #Elon Goes East was trending worldwide. Political analysts dissected the implications. Pundits debated on national television. Lawmakers fumed. The White House scrambled to contain the fallout. Was Musk bluffing? Would the face of American technological dominance truly take his empire overseas, to the United States' most formidable economic adversary? The response from Washington was swift. Standing at the podium in the White House press briefing room, President Trump adjusted his tie and faced the cameras with a practiced confidence. "Let me tell you something, folks. We love American companies, but we also love fairness. And Tesla? They've been getting too many handouts. Billions in subsidies, folks. Billions. And what do? Build factories in China. So, we're fixing that. We're making America strong again. If Elon wants to cozy up to the Chinese Communist Party, that's on him." The room erupted with questions. A reporter shouted over the chaos, "Mr. President, do you think this could push Tesla out of the U.S. market?" Trump waved him off. "Tesla will be fine. But we're not going to let billionaires play both sides. America first. End of story." But it wasn't the end of the story. Elon Musk wasn't one to back down from a fight. His phone buzzed relentlessly. Investors demanding answers. Executives requesting emergency meetings. Foreign diplomats eager to discuss potential partnerships. But there was only one call he was interested in making. He picked up the phone, his fingers tapping impatiently against the desk as he waited for the secure connection to go through. A voice answered in Mandarin on the other end. "Minister Liu," Musk said evenly, "we should talk." China had been watching the situation unfold with quiet amusement. For years, they had observed America's internal struggles, economic uncertainty, trade wars, political infighting. Now, they saw an opening. The crown jewel of American innovation was knocking at their door, and they were ready. Within days, an offer was on the table. The terms were simple but groundbreaking. 0 tariffs on Tesla's imports, government-backed incentives, access to China's vast network of suppliers, and, most shockingly, full control of Tesla's operations in China. No foreign automaker had ever been granted such a privilege before. Musk wasn't just considering the deal. He was preparing to sign it. The news sent shockwaves through Washington. The Senate convened an emergency session. National security advisors scrambled to assess the ramifications. If Tesla shifted its focus to China, the consequences would be catastrophic. America would lose its foothold in the electric vehicle race. Chinese automakers, fueled by Tesla's technology, would dominate the industry. The Pentagon raised concerns about Tesla's AI-driven autonomous vehicle technology. Would Musk hand over crucial innovations that could give China an edge in the growing battlefield of artificial intelligence? Fox News ran the headline, "Traitor or Visionary? Elon Musk turns his back on America." CNN countered with Trump's tariff blunder. Did the president just push Tesla into China's RMS? The stock market reeled. Tesla's board of directors was split. Some argued that Musk was playing a dangerous game of brinkmanship, while others saw it as a strategic masterstroke. But Musk wasn't waiting for their approval. He boarded his private jet to Beijing. The moment he stepped off the aircraft, Chinese officials greeted him with a level of reverence usually reserved for heads of state. A red carpet stretched out before him. A state banquet awaited. In a closed-door meeting with China's top economic ministers, he laid out his terms. I want full autonomy. No interference. No production caps. And in return, Tesla will make China the global hub for electric vehicles. The officials exchanged knowing glances. They understood the magnitude of what Musk was proposing. If this deal went through, it wouldn't just shift the balance of the automotive industry. It would reshape the global economic order. China, not the U.S., would be the epicenter of the EV revolution. The Americans would be left behind. With a ceremonial handshake, the agreement was sealed. Back in the U.S., the fallout was immediate. Tesla officially announced plans to shift 60% of its production to China, citing an unstable business environment in the U.S. The move sent Tesla's stock soaring in Asian markets while plummeting in the States. President Trump erupted in fury, taking to Twitter with an all-caps tirade. Elon Musk is a disgrace. We helped him, we built him, and now he turns his back on the U.S.? Sad. Tesla will regret this decision. Cable news channels ran non-stop coverage of the developing crisis. Lawmakers debated retaliatory measures. Some called for Musk to be investigated for potential security violations. Others urged a rollback of the tariffs, fearing that Tesla's departure could set a dangerous precedent for other tech giants. Meanwhile, American Tesla employees were left in limbo, uncertain about their futures. Musk reassured them in a company-wide email, insisting that Tesla would maintain its U.S. presence. But the writing was on the wall. Standing in Tesla's newly expanded gigafactory in Shanghai, Musk addressed a crowd of Chinese executives, engineers, and global media. His expression was calm, his words deliberate. Innovation has no borders. If the U.S. government chooses to punish progress, progress will find a new home. His statement sent ripples across the financial and political landscapes. The world watched in stunned silence. Would the U.S. government retaliate? Would China tighten its grip on the EV industry? Would Musk's gamble pay off, or would it cost him everything? One thing was certain, the battle between Washington and Silicon Valley had just begun. The implications stretched far beyond the automotive industry. If Tesla thrived in China, other U.S. companies might follow. Could the American economy withstand an exodus of its brightest minds and most innovative businesses? Would Washington double down on protectionist policies, or would it be forced to rethink its approach? As journalists and analysts dissected every angle of the crisis, social media platforms were ablaze with debate. Was Musk a traitor or a visionary? Had Trump made a fatal miscalculation, or was he right to put America first? The questions echoed across newsrooms, trading floors, and dinner tables worldwide. And then Musk tweeted again. The future belongs to those who build it. Stay tuned. It was cryptic, tantalizing, and exactly what the world had come to expect from the man who had just shaken the foundations of global economics with a single move. The story was far from over. The next chapter was just beginning. What do you think? Was Musk justified in his actions, or did he betray American innovation? Should the U.S. lower taxes on Tesla, or was Trump right to push back? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more explosive business and political analysis.